Tanker 2-9, you're over target. Commence drop.
Tanker 2-9 on drop run.
2-9, good run. Return to base.
Air Commander, this is Tanker 8-5.
Tanker 8-5, this is Airco. Stand by for drop.
Roger. Everything cool in Phoenix last night?
Oh, yeah. But we managed to heat it up a little.
We? Who's we?
Cass, this is Airco. I got a hot flank just below. See if your drop can cut it off.
Taking it down.
I'll tell you if I smell paint burning.
How'd we do, Airco?
On the nose, Cass. Looks like that one knocked it down. Thanks, guys.
8-5, going home. Now, you were about to explain the we in Phoenix.
Her name is Consuela. Lovely little waitress at the Windsock Hotel.
Hey, you stayed at the Windsock.
Yeah, you gave me a good steer for once.
Consuela.
Yeah.
Sounds nice. Bracket Tower, this is Tanker 8-5. 5 miles north, inbound.
Tanker 8-5, this is Bracket Tower, runway 26.
Windcom, altimeter 3019er.
Thank you, Manny. What's that?
Oh, it's just a little present from Consuela. Her grandmother made it for her a long, long time ago. What's that?
I guess her grandmother made 2 of them. Or she's got 2 grandmothers.
You set me up, man. You had this whole thing planned.
Gear down, amigo.
Hey, check this out. Thing's 9 degrees off.
All right.
How'd it go?
On the money.
That sounds like another paint job.
Just a touch-up on the bottom.
You asked me, they got too close to it.
Who asked?
Who asked you?
This thing looks like it's about 9 degrees off.
Hey, Stan, how was Phoenix?
Uh-oh.
Now, don't tell me she knows.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing, Linda. It's just that there are some incidents in a man's life that are only meant for the ears of another man.
You voiced me already.
Yeah.
Cass, I got another charter for you. A guy wants to go to... Hey. You know what that is? That's a Stearman 650. And there she is. What is that?
It's Philo!
That's Philo?
Yeah.
Philo who?
An old friend.
Yeah, well, your old friend's got 2 sets of wheels.
He flies like one of your students.
Just keep your eyes on him.
Bracket Tower, this is Philo McGrew, wishing you all a fine afternoon and expressing an interest in descending amongst you.
Steerman with 1 set of wheels on top and 1 set of wheels on the bottom. Are you intending to land in your present configuration?
Is he gonna land that way?
With Philo, you never know.
Yeah, crazy Philo. Is he really gonna land that way?
Steerman, you are cleared for a normal approach.
I repeat, normal approach.
Normal takes all the fun out of it, Bracket, but since you asked so nicely...
Next to my wife's mother come stuntmen. All of them.
Hey, you're getting too old for this kind of stuff.
Cass.
Where did you get this?
Look at some of the people you meet in airports.
Hey, I got your letter. Where's Cynthia and the kid?
In Santa Barbara, dropping off the baby. But she will be here tomorrow.
Terrific. Nice to see you again, buddy.
You too, my friend.
It's been a long time.
Too long.
Come on, why don't you meet some friends?
You look good.
Philo McGrew, this is Stan Lewis.
I finally get to meet you.
Well, nice to meet you.
And this is our boss, Spencer Parrish.
Mr. Parrish, it's really a pleasure.
I enjoyed your landing.
Well, coming from you, I consider that to be quite a compliment. A little grandstanding always sells a couple of extra tickets. You know that?
Oh?
Yep, I remember. Minneapolis, in '61, the Rothschild Flying Circus.
You were a barnstormer?
One of the best.
You gonna park that Stearman with us?
It would be a pleasure to tie down with you, sir.
Soul man's always hustling.
Hey, listen, how long are you gonna be in town?
Well, for a couple of weeks, and then it's off to Phoenix, the big air show. Oh, yeah, and I've got to tell you about the act. All right. I'm coming in low and fast. Wingman standing on top, ground man on the bottom, 2 sticks, ribbon in between, okay? Coming in full bore, turn it over, take the ribbon, give it a full gun all the way around the field with the audience, everyone cheering, everyone applauding. It's humbly fantastic.
He's always been big on humility.
And fantastic.
You found 2 guys who would do that?
Yeah.
Barnstormers aren't like real folks. Right, McGrew?
No, they're not, sir.
When'd you say that air circus was?
Uh-oh, here it comes.
What?
You're about to be hit for a pair of complimentary tickets, my friend.
Listen, I want to go to the air show. I buy the tickets.
I'll give you a couple of tickets.
Thanks.
Does that entitle me to a special tie-down rate?
No.
Well, in that case, I guess we better go sign some papers.
All right.
Yeah, well, you guys go ahead. I can't stand paperwork. I'll catch you in a minute.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
And I'll see you later.
too. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. What an entrance.
You made even better ones in Da Nang. Philo flew air rescue. He got choppers in the areas they wouldn't even dare to take an armored tank.
Wait a minute. Was he the guy?
Yeah. He's the guy. I was in the water for 7 hours, freezing to death. I thought I'd bought it, and all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, what a sight. I'll never forget it. And the look on his face when I asked him to hand me the sunglasses and he saw the handkerchief, it was precious.
He must have been.
He's a nice guy, really nice.
Take your word for it.
Speaking of marriage,
Who was speaking of marriage?
I was before you interrupted me. What about it, Cass?
Well, it's my old war wound, honey. Nobody'll have me.
Still ducking the shots.
Come on, you're making a big mistake.
Listen, thief, the only mistake I ever made was not asking this lady to marry me before I introduced her.
You see the ugly relationship that I kept you from?
Hey, honey, if you ever want to leave this bum for any reason, I'm available. No questions asked.
As a matter of fact, whenever he gets out of line, I mention your name.
That explains why I hear your name around here so often. Before I kick you out of here, would you please get my jacket, my love, and I will walk you to your car.
Very nice of you.
I know. Thank you.
May I?
Go ahead. You're the loser.
Thank you. It was really nice. Good. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
I gotta tell you, it was a great night.
Yeah.
Just like old times.
Oh, really good.
You know something?
What?
I still think she's too good for you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, new act sounds terrific. When are you guys coming in?
Thursday. Cass.
Yeah. What is it?
Well, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
It's Cynthia.
Cynthia?
Cass, she's sick.
What?
And now, wait a second. We talked to the neurosurgeon this afternoon.
Surgeon?
Yeah. And he wants to operate the day after the air show.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Now, look, please, don't say anything to Cynthia about it. I mean, I don't want to upset her anymore. I didn't want to tell you myself, except I've got a problem. I did want to ask.
Hey, ask.
To begin with, I'm flat broke.
You got it. Come on.
There's one other thing.
Spencer Unicom, this is helicopter 77 Bravo.
This is Spencer Unicom. What are you doing up there? I thought Cass was bringing that chopper in.
He called in this morning with a fever of 102.
Oh, that's too bad. 3 days ago, it was a pulled leg muscle.
You're working us too hard.
Oh, yes. Where are you?
I am over in Newhall, and the chopper's handling fine. I'd say you made a good investment.
I'm relieved it meets with your approval.
Hey, I've got company.
What?
It's Philo the Magnificent. He's got his wing walker aboard. Woo! They're pretty good.
Do me a favor and buy a ticket to that air show. You got a cargo flight at 2 o'clock.
Hey, Spence, you ever wonder what makes a guy want to strap himself to the wing of an airplane?
Listen, while you're enjoying yourself up there, that chopper's burning 25 gallons an hour. Now get it in here.
Guy's gotta really love to fly. He's got...
Did you hear me, Stan?
Yeah, boss. Heading home, 77 Bravo out. Shut down for employing a certified lunatic? What were you doing up there?
Philo's man quit on him.
Oh, I'd like to meet him. He's got some brains.
Listen to me, will you? His wife is sick. She's facing a second operation and a 6-month hospital stay.
6 months?
6 months. He got big financial problems. He needs this air show to protect his summer contract.
Hasn't he got insurance?
You ever tried walking into one of those places and say, "Hi, I'm a stunt flyer, insure me"?
Well, that ought to clue you, man. You can get killed doing that act.
I've wing walked before. It's no big deal.
Cassius, knock it off. It's crazy and you know it.
Stan, if he misses this air show, it'll wipe him out.
How come his wingman took off?
He wanted a big advance. Philo couldn't come up with it. Look, it's important to them and to me. I owe him a lot. Now, all I'm asking you to do is keep it under your hat until it's over.
You give me money?
No.
Okay, wild man. But if Spence uses those tickets to the air show, we can...
Forget about it. He hasn't taken a Sunday off in 5 years.
Don't trust him.
Thanks, brother. Look, I got a 3 o'clock lesson with Father Heller. Catch you later.
Terrific. Between McGrew and Heller, you're not going to be long with us, pal.
Don't worry about it. You're in my will. Okay, Father, let the tower know your plans.
Bracket Tower, this is Cessna 9835 Juliet, downwind for full stop landing.
Cessna 35 Juliet, runway 8.
Clear to land.
Okay, Father, line her up and let's slide her in.
Here comes the bouncing Padre.
Okay, keep your nose up, Father. Easy, easy. All right, start your flare. Fine, it's all yours.
You know, he's already cost you 2 sets of landing gear. 3. If Father Heller conducts a mass like he lands an airplane...
Who asked you?
worry about it, Father. I'm gonna fill your logbook out. I'll see you inside.
I saw that landing. All 6 of them. How many hours he logged now?
32.
And he still lands like that? We're stealing his money.
Yeah, but he really wants to learn, Spence.
I'm sure he wants to learn. The thing is, he ain't learning.
I can't wash him out now.
Yeah, well, I can.
Hey, Spence!
Father? Mr. Parrish?
You got a minute?
Of course.
Father, I watched that landing just now.
Wasn't very good, was it?
You land lousy, Father.
That's the hardest part, isn't it?
Also one of the most important. Because sooner or later, you've got to come down.
Cass and I have been working such a long time on that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want to talk to you about, Father. You see,
Spence, my church is in the barrio. I have 150 kids there that have never seen a tree outside of a public park or a river that wasn't on TV. Not very fair, is it? I can preach about love and beauty and God, all I like, but how can they know? How can they really know what I'm talking about unless they see some of it? If I could just fly them places, a few at a time, of course, then I could show them it was really worthwhile to work hard for what you want. I'd be doing God's work, not just preaching about it. I'm awfully glad we had this little talk. Church is having a raffle in 2 weeks.
Linda, give me Father Heller's log.
Hello, Father.
Linda. Just fill this in, Father. Put Father Heller down for noon tomorrow with gas.
Right.
Give me $5 out of the cash box.
He told you about the kids, huh?
Noon tomorrow, Father. Right, Cass?
Right, Spence.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Right, Father.
Spence, I hope you win the turkey.
One word. Either one of you.
I don't know what surprised me the most. Are you being on the wing?
Let me tell you, the first time he flipped that plane over, I felt like I was falling off of a 25-story building without... Hi.
Hi.
Oh, honey, you look really nice.
Thank you.
Stan, this is Cynthia McGrew.
Hi.
Hi, Stan.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Could I talk to you for a minute?
He knows all about it.
The daredevil, I know.
Come on, sit.
I don't want to interrupt.
Sit. Come on. Okay, what's the problem?
Philo called, and his headset's acting up. Can you bring him this?
Yeah, sure. Stan, I'm off till 3.
And if Spence needs you, it's your wisdom teeth or your carburetor.
Man knows me.
Cass, I haven't had a chance to thank you for what you're doing.
Hey, come on.
Well,
now.
I guess there's no way I can except to just say it. Thank you.
Yeah. Look, this man just might buy you a cup of coffee if you ask him real nice. And there's no thanks necessary for him. Or for me, huh? Okay. See you later.
Betty? When's your ground man coming in?
He's driving in today from San Diego.
Great.
That's when it starts getting scary. I mean, from then on.
It's gonna be fine.
It's all happening so fast. I wish it was 6 months from now.
That waiting, man. It's always a bummer.
Shouldn't be. I've been through this before. You'd think I'd be used to it by now. But I'm not. And this one's riskier.
Cynthia, I don't know you too well, but I really think you should stop worrying. I mean, you beat it once and you're gonna beat it again. You're gonna get out of that hospital in 6 months, you're gonna feel brand new.
Hospital?
The operation.
What operation?
Are you telling me there's no operation?
Who told you?
Why'd you do it?
Cass, I can explain.
Explain what? Using Cynthia as an excuse to con me? To work my butt off for you? Now, why'd you do it?
You want an answer?
I want an answer.
My wingman was killed in Cleveland.
Oh, come on. Just once, give me the truth. Just once.
It is the truth. I was trying to make a landing. And this Jenny came from, I don't know where it came from, but it took off half of my tail section. And I had to land hard and fast. And the wing brace didn't hold.
Straight.
Straight. And now nobody will fly with me.
But why, if it was an accident?
Cass, in our business, accidents hardly inspire confidence.
Now, come on. There's more to it than just that.
Well, there's a little more to it.
I thought there might be,
Well,
yeah.
no, come on. Do you know me, Cass?
How do I know
All
you?
right, I was mad! I was all over that cow pasture. I was yelling at everybody. I was screaming at the tower. So they put me down as unstable.
You're getting closer.
Cass, I gotta get back in. You see, the Phoenix Airshow would have done that for me. It would have meant a summer tour. And Cynthia and I are tapped out.
I don't suppose you've ever considered any other form of work.
About as often as you have. It's where we live. And I'm trying to save my life.
You never had a wingman out here, did you?
No.
No.
Well, I figured I could talk you into it. I almost did, too.
Philo, when are you gonna grow up? Stop conning the people that love you?
Yeah, like my ground man in San Diego.
Now, what has that got to do with what we're talking about here?
The creep just quitted me this afternoon, walked out, so don't preach to me. Because the act is off anyway. Excuse me.
We can still do it. Why did I say that?
Well, I appreciate the offer, but we can't do it without a ground man.
We're gonna get another ground man.
Cass, we're asking a guy to stand absolutely still while I fly at him at 140 miles an hour. I don't know a guy.
I do.
Oh, this is dumb. This is dumb.
Oh, that's nice, Stan. Really slick. Now all we have to do is find a way of nailing your feet to the ground.
Cass.
I've been thinking about that thing you had me doing out there with the ribbon and the poles and the airplane flying at me.
Yeah?
I don't know why I'm doing that. He didn't save my life at the name.
I thought you were doing it for a buddy.
He's not my buddy.
Yeah, but I am. We're all flyers. Flyers stick together, don't they? Come on, it's kind of like a brotherhood.
You mean like jumping out of an airplane yelling Geronimo? Off we go into the wild blue yonder.
You got it.
In your ear. That's not why.
Then it can only be one or two other choices. You're either doing it because of your deep admiration for me, or because you care about a stunt flyer who got a bad deal and wants to support his family again.
You're right, it's one of those.
I want you to know I appreciate your admiration for me.
That's not the one.
Oh. Stan? Come here. Hey, if Spence ever finds out we're involved with Philo, he's gonna hit the ceiling.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get Linda to cover for us.
How are we gonna do that?
Are you kidding? With your charm, my help?
Geronimo!
Hey,
Linda, you look sensational.
Hey, just great, honey.
It's her hair. Sacco, baby, what did you do to her?
I've been wearing it this way for the last 2 years.
Stan, it's not her hair, it's her dress. Come on, it's dynamite.
You're absolutely right. How did I miss it? It's her dress.
I have exactly $11.23 in my purse.
Oh, please.
And you're not getting a nickel of it.
Woman has no soul. She thinks we want money.
Money?
Money.
We don't want money.
The last time you guys discovered me for the movies, you just lost a glider in a crap game. Now, come on, what is it?
Okay. You know Philo McGrew?
Yeah, I know Philo McGrew.
Yeah, he's got this stunt act, right?
Right.
Guy walks on the wing, grabs the banner.
From the guy on the ground.
Right. Well, we don't want Spence to find out.
Find out what?
Cass is the guy on the wing. I'm the guy on the ground.
Ta-da.
Can I ask one simple question?
Shoot.
Why?
But if I tried to explain that, I'd probably talk myself out of it. Look, we really need your help.
Okay. What do you want me to do? Notify Forest Lawn you're coming?
Not funny. Just cover us with Spence.
We got a lot of practicing to do before Sunday.
When you're making out the schedules, keep us clear.
Okay.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Too easy. She wants something.
Definitely.
You don't want Spence to find out?
No.
Spence won't find out.
Go on.
Well, I'm just glad you told me. You see, a woman likes to know things that could be damaging to people who've, maybe taken advantage of her in the past.
It was your idea to tell her.
I know. You know that dress? Looks like your mama's.
Spencer Aviation. Cass. Philo.
Philo. What now? Yeah, Philo. Oh, no. Yeah. Right, okay, I'll talk to you later, huh, buddy?
What?
You know his wife, Cynthia? She left him.
Oh, wow.
She got teed off about the hospital, Con?
Exactly.
Well, happiness, boys. Where are you two hanging out these days? Been awful quiet around here.
Well, it's been kind of a slow week. We didn't think we should be just hanging around.
Yeah. Well, the dry spell's over. Go home and pack a couple of bags.
For what?
You're both going to Billings, Montana to pick up a Learjet and deliver it. Get off of there! Deliver it to Oakland to the Justin Corporation.
When do we leave?
Today. Linda!
Today?
Today. It'll take you a day to get there, 2 days to check out the airplane, and you'll fly to Oakland on Sunday. Linda, make these reservations for me.
Right.
Coach. And this time, I want the receipts.
Spence, we gotta talk to you.
Rats. Spoils my plans.
You're fired. Where do you think you're going?
You just fired us.
Shut up and sit down. I got 2 maniacs on my payroll. And I'm letting them fly airplanes. With people in them.
Spence, we promised Philo we'd help him out and...
I'm trying to run a business here. I'm not interested in your promises.
I can understand that.
We're doing that air show, Spence.
Then you better be holding it in Billings, Montana.
Yes, I'll hold.
McGrew said he'd leave me 2 tickets for the air show. Said he'd leave them with you.
Sorry, Wig, I don't have him.
What'd you do, give them to one of your boyfriends? Ha.
He never left them with me.
Well, maybe Spence has them. Is this a good time to talk to him?
I couldn't think of a better one.
next time you come in, knock.
Thanks.
Oh, yes. Is he in for Linda Dan?
Look, Spence, our schedule's covered. Can't you stall, Justin?
So you can do your hero number hanging upside down from a wing?
I'm not walking out on Piloten.
Is this idiot talking for you?
Yeah.
2 idiots. Okay. I'll agree on one condition.
Which is?
That Justin will accept delivery on Tuesday.
That's fair.
Linda, get Bill Justin for me.
He's on 2.
3 idiots.
2.
Forget it! Yes, hello. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, fine. Oh, well, there's no problem for you. That's good. Yeah, I'll have him fly up there Tuesday afternoon. I really appreciate it, Bill. Yeah, thanks. Goodbye.
Boss, I just want to...
Get out of here. Now listen. Take care.
Right, Spence.
I like your dress.
Me too. Even if it does look like your mama's.
Come on, baby.
Airspeed 128. 35 feet.
Looking good.
Holding at 140. Here we come.
Easy in. Easy in. Beautiful. Come on. Bring her down. One more time. Let's go one more time. It's gonna work. Woo!
Okay, I'm bringing your buddy around again. Only this time you're going to be able to hear him breathing.
All right.
So lock your knees. Here we come.
What happened?
Ruptured oil line.
How's Cass?
I gotta get him off the wing.
What?
I can't land with him on the wing. His brace won't hold. I'm gonna put him in the lake.
Hey, man, you'll never make it back.
We'll find out.
God.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How's Cass? I mean, he hit that water hard.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's got a few pulled muscles. He's going to be stiff for a couple of days, but he's going to be fine.
Oh, that's good. Stan, I want to thank you for pulling me out of the plane.
Cass saved you by being in your show. You saved him by dumping him in a lake. I had to save somebody.
Well, making it to the lake was no big deal. I mean, I knew I could get it out there.
Philo, I understand the realities. Thanks for saving my buddy's life. Say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Hey, what are you doing? Thought they were going to keep you in emergency overnight.
Yeah, well, I'm not a very good patient. So they settled on a tape shop. It's quite a get-up you got on it.
Yeah. I guess you didn't happen to talk to Cynthia.
Boy, did I?
Yeah?
Yeah, I talked to her in Santa Barbara. She's worried about you. Told her she was wasting her time.
Hey!
Come on, take it easy.
No, you take it easy. I've got a broken marriage, a broken leg, a broken plane, and a contract to fly on Sunday. Boy. I'm sorry. I appreciate what you guys tried to do for me.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's nothing compared to what we're about to do for you.
What are you talking about?
I spent a couple years as a test pilot. A lot of inverted flying, which must have affected my head.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Just relax now. Linda got a steerman lined up for us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wig put together a paint crew. They're going to duplicate your design in 48 hours. All you got to do is get on that phone to San Diego and get that ground man up here before Sunday.
You guys are nuts. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, that's very possible. Get on the phone.
Okay. No. Nope. Sorry, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because the creep walked out on me. No one walks out on Philo McGrew and gets away with it and then walks right back into my life.
Philo.
No, come on. You know me. You know me.
This is no time for your pride.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you need this contract. Now, just because you had a fight with a guy, don't tell me you're gonna... You didn't.
He didn't what?
Yes, be careful.
Are you telling me you didn't have a wingman or a ground man? Did you? Did you?
Cast his leg.
My leg.
I don't want his leg, I want his throat. He lied from the beginning. He never had an act.
All right, I lied.
Oh.
But not about my wingman being killed. And no one will fly with me.
I see. So why not just con an old buddy? Bring along a friend. Listen, mister, if you weren't already in a cast...
Hey, fine. Go ahead, walk out the door. I wouldn't blame you.
Who says we're not going to?
Just because you saved my life once, don't...
Twice! Don't forget Danang. Did he ever tell you about Danang? I saved his life. I did.
This guy's embarrassing.
I was a
You
hero.
are unbelievable.
Hey, all right.
Fine. All we need now is a ground man.
Where do we find a ground man?
Hey, Linda told me about the accident.
Spence. Stan, it's Spence.
Yeah. Spence.
That's right. It's Spence.
Hi, Spence.
Airshow is proud to present a spectacular performance of aerial aerobatics here today. Performing in the Super Chipmunk, would you please welcome one of the world's great aerobatic pilots, Mr. Airshow, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it, folks, for one of aviation's all-time greats. A big round of applause for one and only Mr. Airshow. One of the most colorful and exciting acts in the airshow circuit is the famous wing-walking and ribbon pickup combination, performed by a first-rate pilot and real showman, Philo McGrew. A recent injury makes it impossible, as you may well know, for Philo to fly here today.
Now, you bring her back in good condition. That goes for your wing walker, too.
Okay, partner.
Clear!
Well, they're on their way out to the runway, so let's have a warm Phoenix welcome for the Piloten Group flying team. St. Louis, Cass Garrett, an aviation old-timer, but a great in his own right, none other than Spencer Parrish. Let's hear it, folks, for the Piloten Group flying team. The red and white steerman is making his turn out of the runway. And they're rolling, ladies and gentlemen. They're on their takeoff run. Watch the front cockpit, because as he comes up out of there, Cass Garrett will be taking life into his own hands. A very dangerous maneuver. Look at him climbing up onto the top wing of that steerman. Absolutely nothing holding him there except his sheer determination. Spencer Parrish is on the runway. The tips of his poles are only 12 feet apart. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. They're lined up. Watch him as he pulls it up and over into the inverted position now. The steerman is moving at 140 miles an hour as he approaches the ribbon at the end of the runway. He's now at 40 feet, ladies and gentlemen. Down to 20 feet. Parrish is ready. Will he be able to put his hands down? Will he say he'll take it on the first time around? Can he get to the ribbon the very first time? The hands are down, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he's trying to grab it. Yes, he gets it the very first time.
Beautiful! Good catch!
Ladies and gentlemen, Cass Garrett has got to the ribbon. Out at St. Louis, the wing walker, Cass Garrett, and the ground man, Spencer Parrish. A sensational display of teamwork and expert flying. Let's hear it for Piloten Group and his flying team, ladies and gentlemen.
Hallelujah! Oh, shit! My man up here! Oh, come here, you scumbag! You scumbag! That's what I'm going to do it! Hey! I saw the white of your eyes! He didn't blink! I swear he didn't blink an eye!
Flying, gentlemen. Nice.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
Brew, your team's up again in 15 minutes.
Up for what?
The wall of fire routine. You're down for it.
The wall of fire routine?
I don't know what he's talking about. No, that must be a mistake. I canceled that last week.
There's no sign of cancellation. Here, you're booked for 2 acts. They won't pay you for one.
Oh, but that's a mistake. It's a mistake.
You better talk to the boss then.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him, all right. Linda, would you help me over to the office? I'll give him a piece of my mind. You can't do that to...
Can it?
What? Are you...
Can it?
But the man who told me...
Can it?
We can do the fire routine.
Pardon me?
I said we can do it.
I don't even know what it is.
It's a breeze. I used to do it in Minneapolis, which he knew when he signed us up for the ribbon pickup and the firewall. Cass will need a fast convertible and change that outfit.
Right.
Linda, see if you can find Sid Porter. We'll need his J3. Wiggy, go along with her and make sure that thing can fly.
Now, Spence, about this fire act, if you ask me...
Who asked you?
1 J3 coming up.
Right. Stan, see if you can rig up a rope ladder. And Philo, maybe you can promote a book of matches. If it's not too small time for you.
Mr. Parrish.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
You didn't break that leg trying to save yourself. They know it, and so do I. Besides, every once in a while, the old-timers got to keep these kids in line.
Riding the hood of that car today, ladies and gentlemen, is a fellow we haven't seen since 1961, Spencer Parrish, as he returns to air shows for the first time. It's sure good to have you back, Spence. Piloting the J3 is St. Louis. Cass Garrett is at the wheel of that car. They're lining it up, ladies and gentlemen. The ladder is coming out. The very dangerous part of this act is coming up. Keep your eyes on what's about to happen. You won't believe what you see. It's the wall of fire, and the wall is lit. And there he is, hanging on stands, holding on very nicely now. The pilot's getting it coordinated. His hand is out there. The ladder's coming very, very close. In excess of 70 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute coordination by the driver and the pilot. He's got the rope, ladies and gentlemen, the bottom of the ladder, if you will. Can he hang on? It looks like he may lose it. No, he's got the ladder, and he's holding on to the second rung. Watch it as he pulls it up and away. Everything looks like it's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now to the wall. The very dangerous part of this maneuver, ladies and gentlemen. This man will go through an inferno of fire in excess of 70 miles an hour. The fire is an inferno out there. Can he make it through? Will he be okay as he busts through this, ladies and gentlemen? The tension is building. He's coming very close. Hit your camera on that. Here he comes now. Ladies and gentlemen, right up to the wall. Fire, he makes it.
wants to talk to you about your contract.
Fantastic.
And there are 3 wing walkers waiting to see you, too.
Thanks to these gentlemen.
All right. Terrific show.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Great, super, all terrific. All great.
Well, what did you expect? They've been practicing for months.
We've been practicing for how long?
Well, it looked like you've been practicing for months. Hey, I want to call Cynthia and tell her all about it. Loan me a dime, would you, Ken?
I'll tell you what. Just so I don't owe you anything, and you don't owe me anything. Turn around.
It looks like there could be a further problem. If it gets dangerous, they most of the crowd here. Let's all take a look as he gets by. It's very, very close now. And let's try to shout some instructions to him. Roy, can you hear me out there? If you can, let's talk to him about what's happening out there. See if you can give him some instructions to get this airplane down. Obviously, no problem up there. We have got the airplane.
Hey, what do I do with this tie-down bill?
Save the stamp. Faro doesn't know it yet, but he and I have a date with the cashier.
All right, children, the celebration is on you.
Let's take a look out there. Here he comes very close to us right now, ladies and gentlemen. Right there.
Bracket Tower, this is Cessna 471 on the supervised solar. Downwind for a full stop landing.
Cessna 471, clear to land.
Nice and easy, Padre.
Landing just gave me the weekend off.
Those kids are going to appreciate it.
Got your solo certificate all made out, Father.
Look, I got something for you.
For me.
For me?
For him.
You!
I've won the turkey, Mr. Paris!
Kids, I love a winner. Come on.
Unbelievable. I see you, Ricky.
Oh, Cat! I found this under the seat of the Cessna. Girlfriend of yours?
As a matter of fact, Father, it is.
Stan.
And I think if you can get him to confession, he might tell you all about it.
Stan!